if I'm allowed to stop here, but I stopped here to show you guys. We are currently on a bridge that doesn't exist. In the previous video, I took you on the first part of the trip to enjoy some of Kinmen's sights. We're heading back to Kinmen's main island next week, but this week I'm going to take you to Little Kinmen, or Lieyu as it's otherwise known. This is still part of the Kinmen island group, but it's located a few kilometers away from the main island. Until October 2022, a ferry would take passengers frequently to and from these islands. But in October, a bridge connecting Kinmen and Little Kinmen was finally finished and opened, called Kinmen Daqiao, almost 10 years and over $300 million later. It's actually 5.5 kilometers in length, which I found out when I discovered it on my first morning in Kinmen on a run and decided to run over it thinking it was only a couple of kilometers long. Of course, I then had to run right back again. I had planned to take the ferry to Little Kinmen since this is the only route Google Maps will show you. Yep, it's so new that it's not yet on Google Maps, and it wasn't until I literally ran past it did I realize that there was even a bridge here. So today I'm going to take you on a day trip around Little Kinmen's main sites, as well as some of the more secret places to explore on Lieyu. Little Kinmen is an island of around 15 square kilometers and a population of under 12,000. It may be small, but it's an island packed full of history and culture. Last week, I mentioned that Kinmen is the closest you can get to mainland China from Taiwan. Actually, lying west of Kinmen's main island, Little Kinmen is the closest point that you can get to mainland China. This means that it has undergone multiple battles and military operations over the years, and the area is more sensitive. You're likely to find a lot more political or military sites. So I don't know if I'm allowed to stop here. I'm on my bike that you can see here, but I stopped here to show you guys about a bridge that doesn't exist. So it doesn't exist according to Google Maps, and that's because it only opened about 4 months ago. According to the tourism, Kinmen tourism, it's like half about the convenience of it and half about the tourist attraction of it, because it's very cool. It's the longest of its kind in Taiwan. I'm so glad I found out about it. It's very cool. It's very windy up here. I think you can hear it. But just behind me, I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see. Okay, whatever. I'll put it on a different screen. Just behind me, you can see China. Xiamen. It's only like 8 kilometers away or something. So anyway, we're going to tour Little Kinmen today. Gonna have some fun. There's a cyclist on the cycling path that I shouldn't be on. So I arrived in Little Kinmen, and it looks like they haven't got like the toll booth and stuff like that sorted yet, because I don't need to pay. Maybe it's because I'm on a motorbike, but no one stopped me and it didn't seem like they were stopping the cars either. Anyway, let's go explore Little Kinmen. Our first stop we make is the Long Live the ROC tablet. This is a 7-meter tall tablet depicting the words 中华民国万岁, which means Long Live the Republic of China. It was completed in 1973 and used to say Long Live President Chiang Kai-shek, but was changed to its inscription today. Next up is the Jiugong tunnel. Similar to the one on Kinmen Island, this tunnel was built by the army in 1965 to ensure safe military transportation during wartime. The main tunnel is 750 meters long, ending in the Luotuo fishing port. It's 12 meters wide and 7 meters high, a pretty big tunnel considering it was dug up by hand too. It has 4 entrances and a total of 5 different tunnels running through it. I think I'm gonna get lost down here. I don't think I came through the right way. I then headed up to the Nanshantou area. Here there is both a fort and a trail. Firstly, I had a walk around the fort, and whilst I thought I'd be bored of forts by now, this one had an interesting and complex tunnel running underneath. So complex I genuinely got lost several times, which was only mildly terrifying. There were several twists and turns and different ways to go. This place is absolutely massive. A sight of the emergency exit sign has never been more pleasing. From here you can also get great views of Erdan and Dadan. These are 2 other islands in the Kinmen Island group, only opened in 2019 to tourism. I had to miss them this time, as strong northerly winds in the winter prevent boats from reaching them. During the winter months. Honestly, this place is a lot bigger than I thought. I didn't even know that this tunnel was here. It's massive, and I think I might get lost. There's like 9 different ports inside this place. Like, look at it. Like, there's a pathway in front of me. There's a pathway behind me. And then also if we go down here, like there's so many different places to go again. There are 2 more different places to go. Genuinely have no idea where I am right now. If you never see me again. It's a real problem getting lost in here too, because 1, I'm in a tunnel, and 2, it closes at 11:30, and when I first came down here it was 11:10, and I was like, that's fine, I'll just be 5 minutes. Now it's like 20 minutes later, it's about to close. Please don't lock me down here. My favourite thing about Nanshantou though was the trail. Although it mentions it's a bit dangerous and off limits to foreigners, I guess this is just due to the quick tide changes. It's well worth a look. Originally I came here to see the columnar basalt structures, but this beach was incredible, and all mine. Is absolutely beautiful. I just came down here and look at this complete white sandy beach to myself. It's absolutely gorgeous, and then you have all these interesting features as well. For example, right behind me here you have a little islet. I think it's closed off to the military. It's just military, you can see that through the binoculars. And then you have all of these gorgeous like rock formations behind me as well. Incredible, it's just gorgeous. I mean, I kind of get why they say only locals here, because I don't know if you can hear me, because as you can see, the sand where I'm standing on is a little bit wet. I presume the tide has just started to come out. You could quite easily, there are some bits here that like reach, these bits of rocks here reach that wet sand, which means that the tide will come into there. So as a tourist, if you don't understand the tides, then you could get stuck out here, which would not be cool. Luckily for me, the tide is going out though, so I don't have that problem. I just get to enjoy, almost got wet. I just get to enjoy these beautiful rocks behind me and this massive stretch of beach all to myself. Some of it is pretty dangerous like this too, that you have to like maneuver yourself over. Kind of scared about this falling down when I'm here. Get out of this area quickly. Don't stand under the rocks. And this is super interesting. This looks like it's a watchtower that has fallen down from here, which again is terrifying, the fact that I'm standing here and something like that could fall on me. Obviously I have to have a look inside. Wow. Whoa. So cool. See if I can get through here. And through to the other side. I just climbed through here to get through that watchtower that was pretty much blocking the way, because this bit's all watery. Just an amazing, cool beach. And in front of me, we have what looks like a watchtower that has fallen down, but perfectly standing up. Let me show you. So that's the one that I just kind of climbed around. Definitely was supposed to be up there. Now this one, was it supposed to be here? Was it built here? I feel like it used to be part of this up here. And then maybe it fell down, maybe someone put it back up? Who knows? Anyway, it's cool. Oh yeah, it's definitely wonky. I think it's supposed to be here. Standing in a watchtower that's fallen down from a cliff on a beach. How many times do you get to do something like that? This is the stuff that's not on the map, I'll tell you that. So actually it was super hard to find this place because Google Maps takes you to this spot, like this spot. It wants you to just drive down here, which is impossible. Actually, looks like there used to be a road, but it's definitely closed off now. So now you have to go to the fort that's nearby and climb down all those steps like I did. Although it does look like there's a road way back there, all the way down on the other side of the beach, but I left my scooter up in the other place, so I can't be bothered looking. And now I need to try and climb through this hole again. Ugh. Through this tower, which is mental. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to walk around something that's wonky. I did it on a capsized boat before. It really throws you off balance. Everything's tilted a little bit. Anyway, that's it for this beach. On to the next location. Next up is the famous Shaxi Bao, or Shaxi Fort, one of the most popular places to visit in the whole of Kinmen. From here you can look around in the fort as Taiwan propaganda music blasts through the speakers. This fort and the L17 Stronghold was built in 1971 by Tiger Garrison and operated as a multifunctional military base. It's worth a visit for the view in itself. The coast off the fort is gorgeous and makes for some beautiful pictures. From here you can see Dadan, Erdan, Xiamen in the mainland China, and Binlang Islets. You can look closely into Xiamen in mainland China through the binoculars provided. Another fort up next, and this time it's the L-36 Stronghold. During the cross-strait military stalemate, it was expected that this stronghold would be a place of landing. To preempt and counter such invasion during high tides, the military placed a row of forts here. Here you can pose with the soldiers and get the best view of Xiamen and the "One Country, Two Systems, Unified China" slogan in downtown Xiamen. So, from this fort, you can see pretty clearly behind me, that's China, Xiamen. It's been a while since I've been there. Just next to this is the Hujingtou Battle Museum. Located just 5 kilometers away from mainland China, this is the closest point in the whole of Kinmen, and therefore also the whole of Taiwan. Historically, this is one of the bases used as a broadcasting station to fire propaganda messages and music across to Xiamen. The exhibition inside includes various things from wartime, including photos and letters, weapons and equipment. Before I went any further, it was definitely time to stop for some sustenance. Taro is very famous in Lieyu, and it comes in all shapes and sizes, but is most famous for the taro ice cream, or shaved ice. Perfect for summer and also strangely worked well in winter too, this place is the most famous on the island for its taro ice cream. It's conveniently located next to 3 other main sites too, so after a quick break, it was on to the final few sites in Little Kinmen. Fort Warrior was built in 1949. It was then refurbished in 1971 to become the grand fort it is today. Fort Tiahan connects with Fort Warrior. It was also completed in 1971. Inside, it contains the commander's office, ammunition depots, bedrooms, and a tunnel. There's also an M42 self-propelled anti-aircraft gun displayed outside the wall you can see. There is a mine exhibition located in between these two forts, which is well worth having a look at, as it takes you through the history as well as the damaging effects mines have all over the world. I particularly love this wall of caution signs collected from all over the world. Step on it, see what happens. Bada Tower is one of the most famous spots in Little Kinmen. You can climb up the staircase in the middle and take a few pictures with the soldiers you'll find up there. It was built in 1966. The story of this tower stems from the anti-Japanese war in 1933. It commemorates 7 soldiers, represented by the 7 statues at the top, who defended the Badaling part of the Great Wall of China. Despite them killing hundreds of soldiers, they themselves died after being defeated. Whilst driving, you'll also probably come across the Victory Gate and Victory Memorial of August 23rd Artillery Battle, a must-see on Little Kinmen and one of the most famous sites. It was built in 1986 to commemorate the victory of August 23rd Artillery Battle. This battle occurred in 1958 from mainland Chinese forces who dropped over 200,000 artillery shells. It's built in the shape of an 8-inch explosive shell, which apparently played a key role in winning the battle. And finally, a stop at the beach concludes the day tour of Little Kinmen, before it's time to head back over the bridge to Kinmen's main island. It was a pleasure to spend the day in Little Kinmen, but I'm excited for more exploring in the main island of Kinmen tomorrow.